Over the last 3 years, E-CLIC has brought together 16 partners from 6 member states. Together, they form a connective ring of 8 European collaborative innovation centers, which are located in the North Sea region. In this video, we will take a closer look at the E-CLIC project.
Everything started with a project called BIRD. It was about broadband access for innovation and regional development.
That was all about bringing into the picture where broadband access is and what it can lead to in terms of regional development.
During the BIRD project, we saw that the infrastructure was in fact in place around the North Sea with high capacity, but there had been no new industry or very little coming out as a consequence of that new infrastructure.
And the next question was what to do with all this broadband access. Now we have to develop services and products, and that is the basic idea of the E-CLIC project.
So we wanted to be part of that development, and we wanted to increase that development to new companies, new kind of industries.
And here, especially in the ICT, the youth, they have the future. And the youth are on the basis for the development of a lot of new ideas. That's why we attracted partners who were connected to the universities, because the university environment is a basis for all the projects in E-CLIC.
Our aim is and was to bring these students together with their different talents and different ideas and let them work together with the companies and work on their brilliant new ideas.
In Belgium, for example, the E-CLIC Center De Studio's in Kortrijk provides such opportunities for students from HOWEST, the University College West Flanders.
The Studios is an incubator that we started in the E-CLIC project. And our main goal is to stimulate entrepreneurship with students. We therefore have kind of organized a pre-incubation system where students can do their company in their own internship and do kind of a trial version of the company, see if there's a lot of potential. And if they still have the drive and see the potential, and we see it too, and we're all convinced, then they can continue and stay here until September for free. The second thing that we did within E-CLIC was organizing conferences together with Stanford University and Dr. B.J. Falk on persuasive technology. Persuasive technology is mainly about changing behavior through technology and how people kind of behave with technology as well.
E-CLIC has been great because it's allowed us every year to set up an entrepreneurship forum at our Multimania conference that happens in May. At this conference, we have local and international speakers who come together to inspire students and people out there to become entrepreneurs themselves. We were lucky during the last entrepreneurship forum to also have an E-CLIC student exchange. We had students here at the studios from Sweden and from the Netherlands and also from HOWEST itself in Belgium. And they got to come up with some ideas for how to improve Kortrijk in a digital way. So that was fantastic to see all these different students mingling together, sharing their knowledge, sharing their ideas, and hopefully staying in touch and becoming friends and contacts and part of each other's networks.
The Dutch Center is located in Groningen, in the northern part of the Netherlands.
This is the University of Groningen, Faculty of Economics and Business. We are one of the partners in E-CLIC Groningen, together with the Hanse Hogeschool and Groningen Internet Exchange. We do a number of case studies for E-CLIC, and one of the most brilliant case studies we've had is this one from my colleague Marco Stout. It's business process innovation with QR codes, which means they have been collaborating with a cultural center, a museum in this case, to give their visitors better information for which they can use their smartphones.
The Groningen Internet Exchange has been set up to stimulate IT activities in the Northern Netherlands. The city of Groningen has a tremendous number of students. More than 50,000 students are here in the city of Groningen. And this is a huge number of talent which could be utilized in the development of new businesses and new activities in the field of IT. This is why we, together with the other partners in E-CLIC, share our forces to help the students start up their businesses and utilize all the opportunities in the field of IT.
Here at the Hanse Hogeschool Groningen, we have used E-CLIC resources to invest in a multimedia classroom, which allows students to work with the newest equipment for multimedia. And we have set up a course on entrepreneurship for students. One of the parts of that course is a workshop, Being an Entrepreneur for One Day, where the students have to invest 10 euros each, make as much money as they can in half a day, and after that we evaluate what they have done, how much money they earned. The money they earned will be given to a charity organization.
In Norway, the E-CLIC Center in Rogaland focuses mainly on investigating new broadband technologies.
Part of the development work at the University of Stavanger has been to investigate new methodology, new type of tools, where we are taking productions that we have been making at university in various topics and various purposes, and we publish them at iTunes University, so anyone with an iPad or iPod or whatever, or a computer, can download it and follow those courses.
We've found out that using interactive PDFs is the ideal way to incorporate Flash-based multimedia interactivity and text documents. We can easily embed Flash elements into an InDesign document using Adobe Creative Suite and publish as an interactive PDF. This means that the document is completely printable. We have also translated into a podcast by simply putting some of the graphics and the sound together in GarageBand and publishing on iTunes U.
The coordination center for the E-CLIC project is located in Sweden.
This is the E-CLIC lead partner office at the County Administrative Board of Värmland. And here we are taking care of the day-to-day management of the project. And we are also dealing with all reporting to the Secretariat and to the EU.
Another partner in Värmland is the University of Karlstad.
Our center is built up based on the triple helix concept, where we combine academia, industry and public organizations. We have a focus on mobile multimedia systems and services and test and quality assurance. Here at the university we will show you the living lab that has been built up as part of the project.
One of the main goals of the E-CLIC project is to develop new access technologies to enable broadband access for all at reasonable cost. At Karlstad we focus on wireless mesh networks. Our research is to make the networks more robust and reliable. That is why we created CowMesh, which is a living lab for live experiments in network research. It gives our partners the chance to try out their protocols while not in Karlstad.
I'm using the CowMesh Living Lab to test new algorithms and protocols under realistic conditions. For example, in a case study together with Deutsche Telekom, we developed an algorithm that allows us to improve the quality of telephony over wireless mesh networks. E-CLIC Värmland also has a site for quality assurance, which is Compare Test Lab.
Compare is a foundation consisting of 90 companies within the field of IT and telecom. 4 years ago, we set up this test facility, an open and independent place where companies could test the software, remove the bugs. Today we have customers and partners all over the world. People work from remote places like India, China and Russia, and approximately some 500 people work and test remote on our computers. In the E-CLIC project, we have conducted some tests for some of our partners that have produced some software in Borås, in Wilhelmshaven, for instance.
The second Swedish Innovation Center is located in Borås, 250 kilometers south of Karlstad.
Here at the University of Borås, we work with a co-design approach involving a lot of people in the design process. And we also focus very much on citizen-centric e-services. And for that we have invented Innovation Lab.
Innovation Lab combines research, business entrepreneurship and system development to assist researchers to put their intelligent ideas into practice. And one of these ideas is the E-ME project. E-ME is an electronic assistant that can help you to collect and organize information. An example of using E-ME can be to find job opportunities. To make it happen, you can configure personal settings and filter the job opportunities by giving E-ME some keywords like time, location, job type, etc. The next thing is to tell E-ME how you want to receive the job opportunities. By by simply drag and drop. You will be notified when a new job opportunity matches the keyword.
Next to Sweden, Germany also has 2 E-CLIC centers. In the spring of 2011, the new Competence Center of E-CLIC Hanover officially opened its doors.
Here is E-CLIC Hanover. In the background of me, there is Planet M. Planet M is a very famous building, or it was a very famous building in Expo 2000. And now it's Planet MID for Media, Information and Design, because we could set up the Living Lab with the power of E-CLIC. In the Living Lab, we focused on 3 major points. There is the idea of an incubator, the eye tracking laboratory, and we realized different ideas in new media prototyping.
E-CLIC gave us the opportunity to start a brand new eye tracking laboratory. We invested in 2 eye tracking systems built by SME, Sensomotoric Instruments in Berlin, and what we did during the E-CLIC program was to conduct 2 exploratory studies. One was concentrating on journalism, and we studied how young readers used newspaper apps.
In the second project, we focused on medical internet sites. Our question was, is it possible to find a good doctor using the internet? We had students to perform tasks, for example, how to find a good dentist if they are very scared of dentists. And we had some very good results in the ways how to find a good doctor using the internet.
The second German E-CLIC center is located in the north of Germany, bordering the North Sea.
At the E-CLIC Center in Wilhelmshaven, Germany, we focus on different work packages of the project. We did some research on the usage of Second Life for professional purposes, and we had a group that works on secured internet telephoning. The communication of ships or aircrafts via radio is also a topic.
Here at Applied Informatics, we use Second Life as an e-learning platform and set up meetings with other E-CLIC members. We used it to build a virtual campus for e-learning purposes. And here we can present all kinds of media. This virtual campus can be entered by people from all over the world.
Nowadays, a lot of people are using voice over IP to make phone calls over the internet. It is rather easy to tap into these calls by using spy software. Here at the Department of Engineering in Wilhelmshaven, in the Laboratory of Communication Networks, we realized a communication system to encrypt voice over IP calls and making them more secure.
In our lab for communication techniques, we developed new receiving techniques to tracking ships and aeroplanes in the North Sea region. The students are first involved in little projects like designing and rotating antenna system. Later, they move on to bigger projects like building a digital radio receiver. The next step will be to expand the projects by using satellites in cooperation with the German Aerospace Center.
In Norwich, we find the only E-CLIC innovation hub that is not located on the European mainland, the EPIC TV studios.
Here at EPIC, we're responsible for leading on content production. As a TV studio, we are the only UK E-CLIC centre, and we get involved in anything and everything to do with content production. The studios here offer fantastic facilities. We have 1 large studio, 2 small studios, sound, dubbing, post-production facilities with Final Cut and Avid editing. We here at EPIC have benefited from receiving students on exchange from across our international centres. They've taken tuition in Final Cut Pro and gone on to make their own small news programmes in the studios here. They get to take control of the cameras and they present the programmes and they run the gallery, they do the whole show. During the E-CLIC project, here at EPIC we've been involved in more and more live music production involving young people. This has enabled us to develop a new project called C Media, where we will continue our work with our partners in Belgium.
One of the focuses of the E-CLIC project was to work together transnationally and build up a strong network for broadband media services in the North Sea region. Through the collaboration and knowledge exchange between the innovation centers, the E-CLIC project will certainly produce a number of successful spin-offs. We hope you all enjoyed this trip around the connective ring of European Collaborative Innovation Centers.